Alrighty, friends, we are ready to read. Just like I told you, we are going to continue to read the poem from yesterday, Where the Sidewalk Ends. And we're going to be reading this poem today to be able to explain why discussing a text is important. Just like you guys see with that little emoji, discussing means simply to talk. So we're going to ask some questions today to talk about the text so that we can learn more about it. Because we've seen this text yesterday, we already know that it's a poem. We know that there are things like imagery and repetition that make it a poem. But let's go ahead and start reading. In that green box, you are going to follow along with me while I read aloud. Remember, your eyes are looking, your ears are listening, and if it's helpful for you, you can even put your finger up to the screen so that you can track the words while I read. We're going to read the poem 2 times. The first time, you're just going to listen, and then the second time, we're going to ask those questions of who, what, and why. So let's go ahead and get ready to read. You're going to follow along with the little red pointer. There we go. And while you read, you're thinking about, do you hear any words that tell you about who? Do you hear any words that tell you about what? Or do you hear any words that tell you about why? Here we go. Ready to read. Where the sidewalk ends. There is a place where the sidewalk ends, and before the street begins, and there the grass grows soft and white, and there the sun burns crimson bright, and there the moonbird rests from his flight to cool in the peppermint wind. Let us leave this place where the smoke blows black and the dark street winds and bends. Past the pits where the asphalt flowers grow, we shall walk with a walk that is measured and slow, and watch where the chalk white arrows go. To the place where the sidewalk ends? Yes, we'll walk with a walk that is measured and slow, and we'll go where the chalk white arrows go, for the children they mark, and the children they know. Ooh, my pointer is covering up the last part. The children they know, the place where the sidewalk ends. Yay! So we got to read this poem once together. And now we're going to get ready to read it together again. But this time we're going to talk more about who, more about what, and more about why.